In the previous video, we have seen how to write a switch case program when there are several options executing the same code. So this is completed now. In this video, we will see what happens when we don't have a break statement in a switch case program. Let's say I have a switch case program. So switch expression, and within these blocks I have case statements. So case some constant, and I will have some statements here, and finally we use a break statement here. Similarly, another case constant, and I will have some statements, and I will have a break statement, and I will have a default block as well. So the question here is, what happens if we don't use these break statements? So what happens in this case is, let's say this expression is matching with the constant in the first case block. So if we don't use a break statement, then this executes this set of statements, and it will execute the second case statements also until it finds a break statement. It won't stop at this point. If we don't use a break statement, it will execute until it finds a break statement, or until the switch case block is completed. It will execute all the statements until that point. So let's see this example. I am creating a new class here. Class switch case 4, and I am using the main method, and I will be using the same code that we have prepared in switchcase1.java. Okay, so I am passing a number here 1, 2, 3 and a default block, and I have declared a number, a local variable, and let's make it number 1. Okay, so now what I am doing is I am deleting these break statements. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's run this one. Run as Java application, and see, it is printing all the values here. I am 1, I am 2, I am 3. I am not 1, 2 or 3, because this one is matching with the case statement here, number 1. So it prints I am 1. If it finds a break statement, then it breaks out of this switch block. Otherwise it will go to the next case statement and it will execute a block, and again there is no break statement, so it goes to the case 3 and it executes this one, it prints this one, and again it doesn't find any break statement here, and finally it goes to the default block and it executes this one also, and it prints I am not 1 or 2 or 3. Let's change this one to 2. So since we are passing 2, now it comes to the case 2, and from here it executes everything. Let's run this one. Run as Java application. So it is printing I am 2, I am 3, I am not 1 or 2 or 3. So that's why we have to use a break statement for each case block. Otherwise it will execute all the case blocks under that particular block. And just one more thing you have to remember is, we don't need a break statement for the last default block, because anyhow that is the last one and there are no further statements after the default blocks. That's why we don't need to use a break statement for the default block. In this video we have seen what happens if we don't use a break statement in a switch case block. If you want to download the document for this one, you can go to my repository at github.com/subboostech and go to Selenium-Java-tutorials, and this particular video starts with 19E and sets with 19E, and you can find the document here which is Selenium-Java switch case statements without break statement. In the next video, we will see some interview questions on the Java conditions, which are if-else statements and switch case statements.